Alright guys, cause of college football and how they like to have like a New Year's Day crap thing, we've got Monday Night Football on a Saturday, which is not really right. We're not that next week too, so yeah, Monday Night Football on a Saturday the rest of the regular season, yeah, but this should be a good game. Let's go, preview for Monday Night Football. It's Saturday, whatever. Welcome back to the Fun NFL. Of course, please like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy the Week 17 Monday Night Football Special Edition, which will be going on tonight at 8:15, which again is probably the normal time for Monday Night Football. But again, looking at this matchup, we have the 11-4 Detroit Lions coming off a win which clinched their first division title in 30 years. Yeah, it's been a long time. But of course, they're coming in off of back-to-back wins. They're red hot against the Cowboys, who are 10-5. They've lost back-to-back games. And they're gonna need a lot of help to actually win their division. So yeah, that's still in the air there. But what's really up for stakes, guys, is probably playoff seedings. I mean, the Lions still have a very good shot at that #1 seed, honestly. So if you're a Lions fan, you should be very hopeful for that. But obviously, the Cowboys are undefeated at home. They've won 7 straight. They think they've won 14 straight games at home, dating back all the way back to Week 1 last year. That was their last loss, which is almost 2 years ago. So it's been a long time since the Cowboys have lost. But of course, yeah, it's a big game for both these teams. The game will be at 8:15 on ESPN and ABC, as well as ESPN Deportes, the ESPN app, ESPN Plus, NFL Plus, and ESPN2, I think, too. Everything, it's on everything ESPN. It's nuts. Obviously, though, we have the not the Peach Bowl. Oh yeah, we have the Orange Bowl. Florida State versus Georgia before this, so that'll probably bleed into this. But countdown will be on probably at 7 o'clock. So if you want to watch that, that'll be there. And then obviously the post game and some other shenanigans too. Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, Lisa Salters on the call though. Ted Emmerich and Mike Mayock will be calling on Westwood 1. And again, looking at that playoff picture, the Lions with a 49er loss, and probably not this week, but next week. And if they win out, maybe the Eagles get shocked. I think, yeah, the Lions. I think no. If the Lions win out and the Niners lose just one of their last 2 games, the Lions get the 1 seed. Yet easier said than done. Obviously, Cowboys similarly. Again, they don't have a ton to play for, to be completely honest, guys, because, again, I don't see the Eagles losing to either the Cardinals or Giants. Who knows, though? Maybe if they lose in the, it's not a possibility that the Cowboys could win the division, but is it likely? No, it's not at all. So, the Cowboys are not really, they're kind of locked into that 5 seed. They're just going to, again, try to stay undefeated at home, and, of course, have some momentum going into the playoffs. But, again, that's your matchup. Cowboys and Lions should be a very good game. Again, I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get right into the Lions' projected starting lineup. For the Lions, going to restart there. There we go. Jared Goff is a quarterback. Teddy Bridgewater the backup. Nate Sudfeld, Zonovan Knight, Shane Zylstra, Matt Nelson, Hava Vaitai, Ali McNeil, James Houston, Senior Gardner Johnson. I think he might be back this week, though. No, he's not. Okay. He might be back next week. Whatever. He'll be back for the playoffs, at least. Amanda Mosley and Scott Daly. Those guys are on IR. With David Montgomery, Jameer Gibbs in the backfield. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams, Josh Reynolds, Khalif Raymond, a receiver. Sam Laporte at tight end. Brock Wright, the backup tight end, is out. Jason Gobinda back at fullback. Taylor Decker, Jonah Jackson, Frank Ragnow, Graham Glasgow, Penny Sewell. Whole offensive line is healthy. I just go to Aiden Hutchinson, John Kaminsky, Josh Pascal, and Romeo Okwara off the edge. Isaiah Buggs, Benito Jones are their defensive tackles. Jack Campbell, Alex Anzalone, and Derek Barnes are their linebackers. Cam Sutton's questionable. Kendall Vildor, Khalil Dorsey, Brian Branch at corner. Kirby Joseph and Fedi Melifonwu. I think he might have been the defensive player of the week last week. Those are their safeties. Michael Badgley's their kicker, their punters. Jack Fox, Khalif Raymond, Craig Reynolds are their returners, and Jake McQuaid is their long snapper. And for Dow, ask Doc. Yeah, that's Doc. Dak Prescott, Cooper Rush at quarterback. Tony Pollard, Rico Dowdle's out, Deuce Vaughn behind him. CD, Brandon Cooks, Michael Gallup, a receiver. David Durden, Sean McKeon, whatever that is, Josh Ball. CJ Goodwin, Trayvon Diggs, DeMarvin Overshown, LVE. Valemi Foco Jr., those guys are on IR. with Jake Ferguson, Luke Schumacher at tight end. Hunter Lubicki is your fullback. Tyron Smith is questionable. Chuma Duga honestly might just start because, guys, again, the Cowboys just don't have a ton to play for. Tyler Smith, Howard Biaditz, Zach Martin, Terrence Steele across the offensive line. DeMarcus Lawrence, Dorn Thompson, Dante Fowler Jr., Sam Williams off the edge. Jonathan Hankins is out. Mozzie Smith behind him, as well as Osa Odigizua, or Osa, whatever that is. Damone Clark, Marquise Bell, Micah Parsons at linebacker, as well as Stephen Gilmore. Stephon Gilmore, Deron Bland, Nashawn Wright at corner, as well as Jaron Curse and Malik Hooker at safety. Your kicker, of course, is Brandon Aubrey. Brian Angers, your punter. Kavonte Turpin's your returner, and Trent Sieg's your long snapper. Alright, and we want to assume this Lions offense is obviously a lot different than what we saw last week when the Lions went to Dallas, which, of course, they only scored 6 points. And it was more, again, Jared Goff just not being decisive. That's what he needs to be today. Obviously, back-to-back 5-touchdown Saturdays, of course. Last Saturday he played on was back in Week 15, and that was his best game I've seen as a Lion from him. Of course, he threw 5 touchdowns. Holy crap. He's got to do that again. Jahmyr Gibbs, 50-plus rushing yards and receiving yards. He's got to have a big day. Again, get the ball to Dave Montgomery as much as you want, but he's got to be the dude. And 35-plus points. Score, please. Again, you're going to score a lot because, again, it's the Cowboys. And, yeah, that might get you a win. Defensively, though, continue to dominate on the 15 to 20-yard boundary. Of course, that's with Ifeadi Melifonwu and, what is it called? Kirby Joseph at free safety. Those two guys on the boundary will really dominate there if that's where they're able to do well. Because, again, over the middle, the Cowboys are going to throw the football there, but I really think, again, guys like Alexander Loney and Malcolm Rodriguez, not as much Jack Campbell because they're not going to put them in spots like that. If they're able to get deep enough and gain enough depth, I think they'll be able to make the tackles underneath. Because, again, CeeDee Lamb is not going to have any big plays just off a yak there. They got the guys to make the tackles. But I do think, again, if they give him big plays over the middle in stride to him, like 10 yards out, he'll go to the house. So, again, don't allow any big plays like that. And make Dak see CeeDee's arms in terms of Aiden. Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson should be getting Dak pretty fast if I were him. Again, speed rushes over again, just completely dominating, guys. Because, to be completely honest, they're going to want to run the football. But, guys, you guys have the run defense to withstand that. That's really all I got for the Lions. Time for Dallas. And for Dallas, score 40 so you can still say you win at home. No one cares. Again, like, guys, I'm going to be completely honest, guys. The Cowboys don't need to win this football game. They do, but they don't need to. Because it's very unlikely they'll win the division. And honestly, again, if they do win this game, you just don't want to have to. Honestly, you lose this game, you're going to not have your starters playing Week 18. And that might be for the best of your fresh going into Tampa, most likely. But for the Cowboys, obviously, again, and no one cares. You're going to win at home. Cool. Do something in the playoffs, I guess. But, yeah, they could definitely score 40. That's what they want to do. Because, again, it's really about the road for them. They can just score 40, so you average 40 at home, which is crazy. It doesn't really matter because you're probably not going to be playing a home game in the playoffs. Defensively, though, Micah actually maturing when it comes to reactive run blocking reads. Again, sometimes he just tries to go hit guys or he overruns blocks and he gets completely out-leveraged. It doesn't matter how strong you are. If you get out-leveraged, you can't do anything about it. He's got to stay disciplined, and he can't, again, if he's too indecisive, he's going to get killed. And if he's too, if he's too decisive, I guess, in a kind of way, then he will get, then he'll also get burned, too. So he's just got to be able to find that right, right balance. So, again, he can attack blocks the right way, but also win without having to, overcompensate for that leverage that he might miss. And, of course, DeMarcus Lawrence, 8+ run stops. He's one of the best edge run defenders in the league. You might want to talk about, man, the Cowboys' run defense sucks. Well, he's doing his job, guys. They're running to the other side for a reason. Again, DeMarcus Lawrence has to overcome that and do what he usually is able to because, again, the past couple weeks, they haven't been able to use him like that. He's got to get in those situations. That's really all I got for the Cowboys, guys, and that's all I got for the Week 17 Monday Football special edition. Again, I hope you guys enjoy the game. Again, back-to-back Saturdays with ESPN getting these Saturday games. So this should be a pretty big doozy here. But that's really all I got for this game, guys. Again, we got the Week 17 NFL Sunday preview. This is probably the biggest slate we've had, again, in terms of, 1 o'clock games in over, 2 years. So, all right, but honestly, what I've ever done. So, tomorrow's going to be bananas with the preview. I might just put it out at 9:30 just because, again, it's going to be so long. It's going to be a long video tomorrow, guys. That's all I'll put it for the Sunday preview. But with all that said, hope you guys enjoy the Saturday night edition game and obviously enjoy all the college football you guys want to. Again, it's still bowl games, but whatever. Again, opt-outs. Most of those guys will be in the league next year. But that's all I got for you guys here. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. And, yeah, see you tomorrow for the massive NFL Week 17 Sunday preview. It's going to be a lot of games. Until then, yeah, see you later.
Jared Goff winds up. Touchdown, Detroit. Josh Reynolds, 22 yards.
Just an easy bang route, skinny post, lean to the outside, went inside, and a perfectly thrown football by Jared Goff.